Hi, I'm Daniel Stock, and I play Mike Connor in the Philadelphia story. And for those of you who have seen the Philadelphia story, you know in the middle of Act 2, I actually get punched in the face. And as any of you who have been punched in the face know, when you get punched in the face, you don't come back from it looking as fine and daisy as before you were punched. So actually every single night during the show, what I have to do is apply a bruise to my face between Act 2 Scene 1 and Act 2 Scene 2. So I'm just going to sort of take you through what I do every single night with the show. So we start off and I find where I've been centered. So I've been hit right here in the chin. So I start off actually with yellow, a cream base yellow. Now I know what you're thinking, Daniel. Bruises are black and blue. Why are you applying yellow? It's because, well, what actually happens when you get punched is there is a damaging of all the facial tissue around you, and as it goes away from the epicenter of the punch, there's actually a jaundicing of the skin that sort of discolors it. If I were to just do a purple, it would just look like a big blotch. So we start with yellow and kind of blend that out and make it soft, getting away. So add a little more there. Then what we do is we grab a little bit of the purple, as I said earlier. So get that on the other end of the sponge wedge there so we don't get too much mixing. And we basically just put a blotch right there and locate that right in the center of where I've been hit. Just start blending it out. The more blending, the better, so that it can look a little more natural on stage. Add a little more purple just to make sure it pops out there a little bit when we get on stage. Next thing I'm going to do is actually more purple, but with this, and it's what's called a stipple brush. Just give me a few little points there. And what that does is adds a little bit of shadow to the bruise and gives it a little bit of depth. So we get that going, and then we once again start blending out and blending with that yellow. Goes out there. As you can see, it's starting to look a little bit like broken capillaries and broken blood vessels in the skin. The next part of this is actually, I imagine when I get punched, that it also sort of splits my lips. So what I do is I center myself right here on my lower bicuspid and take a little bit of black cream makeup and a little bit of a line. Smudge it a little just to give it a little bit of depth. And the next thing I'll be doing is grabbing some stage blood. Looks a little like that. And just trace along the area where that lip is. And now you can see that adds a little bit of depth to it. And that is that. Usually I give myself a quick once over in the bathroom mirror just to make sure everything looks good, but we've got a good epicenter of the punch and sort of rippling out skin damage there and a little bit of a busted lip.